Assalamualaikum. My name is Fitry bin Rashid. My metric number is 2020454862. I will present the industry training 1 FPA 210. The industry training that we do in 23 August to October.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Khairul bin Zainuddin from class 80110-3F. My metric number is 2020472734.
My name is Hisyam and my matrix number is 2020463464.
For the first is the table of content. In this presentation contain the introduction, the company and organization background, summary of task, experience, technical content, reference, conclusion, and the last is reference and appendices.
And then we move to the introduction. The number 1 is objective of the report. There is to record all the activity that the student done and also to share how the activity process work. In addition, report is one of the tasks that need to be done by every student so that we can know how to keep the experience that we have gone through. The second is objective of industry training. The main objective is to give experience to students so that they can learn more about how each activity performed in the farm is carried out according to a certain process. Furthermore, with the availability of industry training, the discipline of the student can be improved because students need to be honest in doing each activity and need to focus in each activity performed. The number 3 is outcome of industry training. That is, we be able to provide new knowledge to students about management activity in each farm and be able to cultivate the spirit of teamwork in each student.
Next is the company or organization background. This organization has been established by Menteri Besar YB Datuk Seri Haji Khairul in 22 August 1988. The money estimate in this organization is 26 million ringgit. This organization is state government of Pahang that allocate 1,000 acre of land that has been divided into a 16:40 ratio. The new paper was shaped by the Minister of Education, Datuk Seri Najib Abdul Razak. Gradually, this UiTM Pahang was transferred from content to Jaga.
Next, we move to the summary of tasks. The first week is livestock farm, and then the activity is napier cultivation. The activity is done in a necessary manner according to certain measurement for a planting distance. This is because by following the correct distance, the napier can grow well due to less competition in getting sunlight. For the new knowledge is I was able to find out about how to plant the napier in terms of the correct distance measurement at each planting. Furthermore, the purpose of cultivating napier is to feed the cattle so that we can reducing the cost of feed for the livestock. The second week is my glosses. The activity is crop observation and site management. For the crop observation this activity is carried out in such a way that we need to observe the process of growing old cucumber, through how the color change, the size of the tree growth, and the size and condition of the old cucumber. For the site management, it is done by the way we tidy up the area. For example, arranging polybags, sweeping garbage, and fixing polypipes. For the new knowledge is I was able to figure out how to record the observation that had been taken and what to observe on the old cucumber crops.
Location: Pineapple Farm. The activity that we did in this location is grading the pineapple. The objective of the activity are to separate the pineapple based on their weight and the food condition. Pineapples are manually selected or sorted according to the quality criteria agreed upon the people involved in the trade. Pineapples are commonly graded based on the variety, weight, shape, ripeness, and other variables. Variety and food size have greater impact on the price. The new knowledge that we gain from this activity are grade of the pineapple. The first grade is 2A. The weight for this grade is 2 kg and above. Next is grade A. Grade A is 1.7 kg to 1.8 kg. Grade B are 1.3 kg to 1.6 kg. Grade C are 1.1 kg to 1.2 kg. And lastly, grade D is 1 kg and below. Location: Oil Plum Plantation. The activity that we did in oil plum plantation are harvesting and pruning. The objective of the activity are to learn the proper way how to harvest oil plum fruit and to remove any rotten or damaged oil plum leaf. How to harvest oil plum 4 to 7 years old using the chisel. Flip the chisel between stem and the leaf. In this way, you can cut off the cluster without cutting the leaf below or damage the fruit. Next, how to prune oil plum. Cut off all dead leaf, count the number remaining spiral and determine which leaf needed to be cut. The leaf that we cut is leaf that have touched the ground or rotten leaf. Cut the leaf as close as the ground as possible without damaging nearby branches, fronds, or the plum trunk. The new knowledge I gained from the activity are how to know when to harvest the fruit of oil plum. If a cluster has begun to turn red and when 5 or 6 fruit drop to the ground, that is when you need to harvest the oil plum fruit. If you wait too long before harvesting takes much more time because you must pick all of the fruit that have been dropped to the ground.
The next phase of our task is at the fruit farm, where at this place we do liming the soil and circle weeding. As like we do the liming soil in purpose of reduce the acidity of soil. The procedure of the activity is where we pour the lime on the soil around the tree. This will do the chemicalization of the lime with the soil that will reduce the pH of the soil to the neutral. And for the circle weeding, we using the hole around the tree to remove the weed, unneeded weed. We do this on purpose of reduce the competition of the tree and the weed. This to increase the amount of water received for the tree that we plant. The last place where we do the industrial training is nursery and herbal site. The activity that we do in this site is site management and also the soil medium preparation. For the site management, we used to clean the site and also arrange some poly bag. We also preparing the net and black net on the roof of the nursery site. While for the soil medium preparation, we used to mix the three type of soil, organic soil, sand soil, and also the loam soil. This we do in the time of 1, 1 and 2.
And then for the work experience and technical contents, we can gain a lot of new knowledge and experience after doing a lot of activities in the industry training. We also learn a variety of new tools after doing many activities in various places. Finally, we were split into groups to do different work so that we will quickly complete the work given.
In conclusion, by participating in this industrial training, I will gain more knowledge about what actually happened in a farm situation in different places, different knowledge that we obtain. Apart from that, I made a lot of new friends and get to know them better when we perform the industrial training. Since we can talk about how to overcome some of the challenges that we had through doing our activity. Also, I become much more familiar with YTM stuff and may learn more experience by referring to them who have been active in the industry for many years. They know more about farm management than we do.
This is the reference of our presentation. This is the appendix of our activity in the industrial training 1. That's all for our presentation. Thank you.